Well, hello, and a chilly good evening from us. Just want to offer some sort of a warm welcome on this coldest of evenings to those of you settling down in front of the fire. For the benefit of those who weren't aware, there was a pitch inspection here a couple of hours ago, as a result of which, gladly, it was deemed safe for the game to kick off as scheduled. The ground staff have done a really terrific job in clearing all of that snow, and their efforts, I am delighted to report, have indeed paid off. Quite a picture here inside Ibrox, nor would you expect anything else. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter. And that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Soonchu. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tielemans. Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Iheanacho is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Ruben Dias knocks it away. João Cancelo goes looking. Perez. Now it's Aguero. Breaks on here. Tielemans. Perez. Lays it out to the flank. Perez. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Soonchu. Forward it goes. Now it's Vardy. Lobs it in gently. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. João Cancelo drives it forward. Ferran Torres. Loose. João Cancelo. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Mondi. Iheanacho tries to get it forward quickly. He spotted the run and played him through. He's through, now is he in? Perez. Bernardo Silva. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. A really good feat. So who's he picking out? De Bruyne demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Hoists it forward, and it's Perez. Perez, good take, and he's had a look. Perez gets it out to the wing. Lovely bit of skill there. Over it, up to meet it! Sticks it away!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. A 1-0 lead established.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Ferran Torres. De Bruyne. Mondi. What are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And it's Perez. Here, Nacho is onto it and can take it up.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Rodri plays it forward. De Bruyne. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Ricardo Pereira plays it forward. Perez. Laporte. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It's just a question of running down the clock now. Now surely! Forward it goes. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.